Pete, we're going to get off to a reasonable start this morning. The futures are telling us that we'll be up by just under 0.25%. So, of course, the highlight of the day will be the RBA's decision on rates at 2:30. Our view is that we'll see another 0.25% hike. It's basically based on the fact that you've still got inflation running at a high clip. At 6%, it's difficult to make a case for having any sort of pause at the moment. Even if there is perhaps no change today, then it's just a question of when the next move is, and that would be described as what you hear from time to time as a hawkish pause. But in terms of what happened in the Northern Hemisphere last night, look, we actually saw oil prices move higher by a pretty decent clip. They have had their best monthly gain in about a year, up by about 17% when it comes to West Texas Intermediate crude oil. So overnight, up by about 2.3%. So that's the common theme that you'll see throughout the Northern Hemisphere in terms of sector performances across an array of markets, is that energy stocks tended to do quite well. And as a result, you saw the US markets helped by that. The Dow Jones only finished up with a modest improvement. It was up by about 0.25%. The S&P 500 up 0.1%, and the Nasdaq up 0.2%. But Pete, over the last month, the S&P 500 has risen by just over 3%. It's the fifth consecutive month of gains. So today it'll be a question of what happens with the RBA. You would think that the markets would be reasonably contained ahead of that decision at around 2:30.